Hello and welcome to Leeds Coaches Corner for this episode, a special episode just before the playoff campaign. Joined as normal by our head coach Paul Wingfield. Paul, league season done and dusted. How do you think that went?
Good season, obviously a big improvement on the season before. Finished third. Couple of games where we could have won and we didn't. Obviously that's always the case during the league campaign, but I think we ended up losing 5 games. Finished third. Tough division. Featherstone and Millom, two good teams, deservedly been promoted automatically. And then in that middle section, Underbrank, Dewsbury, ourselves, Blackbrook, 4 really good teams, so it's going to be an exciting playoff.
Yeah, we look ahead to this weekend's game. We've been joining at home to Dewsbury Celtic in the playoffs, to finishing third. What do we know about them?
I think they've improved a lot. We played them at our place earlier in the season. We managed to score quite a few points. When we played them at their place 4 weeks ago, they had a couple of additions, a few new boys coming in. 2 really good centres, really good back rower. A couple of young lads have come in as well on the wings. So they've brought sort of 6 or 7 players in who look as though they're all good quality. They're all scoring tries and all playing really well. So I think it's going to be a really tough hit out there. Quite physical, quite a big set. Like to mix up in the middle. So I think it's going to be a really, really good game.
How are we looking going into the playoffs, strength-wise?
Looking really good. Again, numbers have been good at training, which is really positive. We've got 3 teams out this weekend, which is good. Everybody seems fit. Everybody seems well. Looking forward to it. I think it's the usual thing with a little bit of a nerves going around. I think people know just how important it is to us to try and get a win this weekend. But it's good, it's positive, and we've trained well, so I couldn't really ask for more really.
Over the past 9 to 10 days, our club captain Dean Barmer, he's been in South Africa on tour with the Barrow Lions.
Yeah.
Played 2 out of 3 games. Quite a proud moment for us as a club to see that happening.
Yeah, I think so. I think it is for Dino as well. I mean, the lad gives his all every Saturday, and to get picked, I think he's 33, 34 now. He didn't think he was going to get a call up. Got a call up. He's gone out there. He played in the Wall-up match. Then he played in the Test match. I think they just lost out in the Test match, but he said he played well. I've spoken to him a couple of times. He's enjoyed the trip as well. I think Barla, the group, the committee have taken them out a few times. They've really got involved over there. Some organisations and sporting organisations with the kids, and he just said he's absolutely loved it. I think it's a lifetime at his age to go out there and play in a couple of Test matches, and fantastic, absolutely fantastic, and he deserves it as well because he's had a really good season. He's been carrying a couple of knocks. He's had a really bad knee. Probably shouldn't have played in 5 or 6 games, but he's turned up every Saturday saying he wants to play. He's had a couple of injections in his knee as well. So he's
that
really
just epitomises what Dean's all about, though, isn't it? If he could get hold of the ball, he'll just start running with it.
He will.
On and off the field, he always wants to be involved.
Yeah, he'll do a bit more for you. So.
Over the past couple of weeks again, our junior section, they've been looking really strong, coming to the end of their season over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But things are looking good from a club perspective. They're winning 60, 70, 80, possibly 80% of their games every season.
Yeah, I think the other weekend, we won every game. It's really good because Keith Ledham's obviously getting involved in the junior section. Lee Hanson's been involved recently. It's been fantastic seeing Lee Hanson getting involved with the kids. I've been involved with a couple of training sessions with the under-10s and the 11s as well, and that's been really good, just having a look at what some of the coaches are doing with the kids, and they're going really well. There's lots of enthusiasm, it's very positive. Some good kids there as well, some good technical skills and technical ability. You can see that coming through. So hopefully we won't lose too many of them, and I'll get a couple of them in a few years' time. Yeah, it's really good, and obviously with the new pitch and the new setup, the kids really love it. Rain, hail or shine, they can turn out on a Tuesday and a Thursday night, and they look as though they're really enjoying it. So yeah, it's good.
Our Masters team,
yeah,
they've just got going over the past week or so.
Yeah.
Numbers looking good.
Yeah, well, what I wanted to try and do, a couple of lads who I played with when I was a junior, obviously I kept in touch with, you keep in touch on Facebook and stuff like that. They all look as though they want to get back involved and have a little bit of a run out. So I just thought, well, we'll chuck a couple of training sessions in, see what numbers we gets more people down to the club, more people involved, and yeah, they came down. So I think we had 9 at the first session, we had 12 at the second session, and then we're going to have another session next week, and hopefully we'll get some more numbers down. But I just think it's, even if we don't play a game, it's good for the club generally, because we've got a few of the old school fellas coming down and getting back involved, and I think they've thoroughly enjoyed it. They've been a little bit sore on a Wednesday morning by all accounts, because they've been running around probably the first time in a few years, but they've really enjoyed it. So hopefully that will continue and build some momentum. You know, we've already sorted a kit and things like that, so if we can turn 12, 13, 14 bodies out, hopefully we'll get a run out as well.
As we know, our second team don't play till next weekend in the playoff game against Blackpool Panthers, but instead of having a weekend off, they want to start putting things in place, and our second and third team are going to have a run out against each other at weekend before the first team play.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of frustration with the second and the third team lads, because obviously we're playing against clubs that unfortunately can't turn out a second team or a third team. So we turned up, I think it's on 3 occasions now in the last 6 weeks, the second team have turned up and the opposite time just hasn't turned up. And sometimes it's been sort of 12, 12:15 when they put the call in or the text in saying they can't turn a team out. So I think because they've been training every week, they are getting frustrated. So this weekend we just decided to let them have a run against one another. We've got enough new teams and subs, so they're going to come on at 12 o'clock, have a good run out. Kev and Ryan can have a look at a few things as well, and it should just prep them up nicely for their playoffs, because they've gone up automatically this year. They've got a grand final to try and win, and it'll be good for the lads as well, because they won a trophy at the start of the season. Obviously when he played the minors in that charity game, so a little bit of silverware there, and if they can get a little bit more, it just helps us all with that momentum and keeps the positivity going. Everybody loves winning, so it makes it a lot easier when you are.
I know that we're not planning for it whatsoever, but potentially this could be our last game on Saturday. We've had a lot of people come down all season supporting the guys. Have you got anything to say to them guys?
Yeah, I think obviously we want to win. Everybody who plays rugby or sport, you enter a competition, you want to win. Obviously if we don't win, it's not the end of our year, it's certainly not the end of the club. Obviously we'll come back and regroup for next season. If we do win, obviously it'll be a fantastic end to the season, and of course we'll go in 120% to get the win. But I think this year not only shows sort of what I've done, or what the other coaches have done, or what the players have done. I think it shows what the committee, all the volunteers, all the people who help out, all the sponsors as well, who put the money in and put their hand in the pockets. You know, all that effort and all that commitment has led to where we are today. So if we can get the win on Saturday, I think it won't just be for us, it'll be for everybody else that's involved with the club.
Just one final thought for you. Between 12 and 1, we've got the second V30 on Saturday. Between 1 and 2, all of our junior teams will be taking part in some sort of training session on that main field.
Yeah.
And then the main game, our first team against Dewsbury Celtic.
Yeah.
What's it like from you as a head coach, knowing that you've got the full support of the club going into one of the biggest games of some of our players' careers and our biggest game of the season?
Well, it's fantastic, isn't it? It's really, really good. I couldn't really ask for more, and I don't think the first team squad could ask for more as well. I think they know that everyone's behind them and they want them to do well, and they want them to perform. So I just couldn't really ask for more, really. It's fantastic. It does, I think it gives us that extra bit that we're looking for. You know, we've had a lot of the junior kids come down and doing the ball bowling on a Saturday afternoon, just getting involved, and a couple of lads turning up for training now as well, you know, just with the balls and moving the cones and things like that. So everyone's getting involved. Couldn't ask for more.
It just proves that we are actually just one big club and one big happy family, doesn't it?
Yeah, no, I think, you know, obviously we've got that one club mentality. I think everybody's pulling in the right direction. I think everybody's working towards where we want to be, which is obviously, you know, we want to be as good as we can be, whether that's the next division, the next division after that. You know, we're all working towards that same goal. We want to be one big happy family, and we all want to work out biggest thing that I see as well is that quite surprising really is that the amount of hard work that people actually want to put in for free. You know, it's how many people will come down and put the effort in for free. So yeah, it's good.
Please come down and support the boys on Saturday. We've got a real nice family environment down here at Leigh East. Thank you.